for doing these things, and we can trust in Rock because Fan is one of his best heroes.
Yes, and when it comes to cleaning the wave, it's not one of the merits from Maishinui, and Garo is a very late game marksman. So what EDG.M is looking for is those early game initiations, engagements. They're trying to build up the goal differences and goal lead like they did previously. So I mean the gaming style will remain the same. Let's see what kind of gaming plays that EDG.M prepared for this. And for Wolves, I think, yeah, the later the better. They're waiting for
the late game.
Yes.
Because so weak in the early game.
Yeah.
Only Jing and Wang Tian actually can do something.
Even though the two teams changed completely new 10 heroes, but the gaming style stay the same.
Yeah, it's the same, very aggressive, and look at the river by sprites of the top side regained by the EDG.
EDG really have to be efficient and fast. Every single time they waste it during the rotations will be a waste of the time.
Yep, and gaining the information of the red.
Oh, Yuan using his own body to block down those fans.
Okay, nice move.
Yeah. Smooth.
And so, even though Chongqing Wolves, they're not so strong in the early game, but they play so proactive.
Yes, it's because they put Mozi in the mid at front. So Mozi is not pair himself up on the bottom lane doing the 2 versus 1. On the contrary, he chose to go deeper into the jungles, taking those little minor resources from EDG.M. It's another good beginning from Wolves, good design.
But look at Ming, he just went to the top side and placed a fire and then just walk away, keep the priority of the side lane. That's a nice play of that. And then Rock, second ability, dash forward, trying to find something, trying to find a kill, but he just realized Fan's over there, so he have to retreat back.
I mean, if he has first ability cooling down, I think he can try. But after using the dash, there's no more falling wet damage, so Rock will definitely keep kiting from Yao Dao. The Garo has a lot of round range. This is one of the longest range marksmen that we are talking about in HOK.
It's a long one again with the short one.
All right, stunned again.
Okay, look at Flying trying to do something in the blue side. And Zuma will remember also EDG.M, and they can gain this blue buff easy or not. Just check of this, and Xiaopang is coming on this way. He's on his way. But they don't need this.
Oh, they can give it to Garo, but instead they give it to Yu, Shang Yu. I shouldn't really not even have a mana bar.
Yeah, CD cooldown reduction is pretty important.
No, I really think they plan to give it to Yao Dao, but by some mistake of calculation of the damage, the blue resulted into nice Nui.
If they didn't take down the blue at that time, the blue will reset because it's in a long way.
Yes. They have to do this. There's no more time waiting for that one single auto attack released by Garo.
But I think it's okay because Yao Dao will take a lot of time for farming up. So, quit or not, blue buff is the same.
This is one minor. Oh, sorry. I see something happened on the top lane. Yeah, this is one minor design for Garo because Garo uses his mana to do those very long shoots when it comes to auto attacks. So when he is shifting back into the normal state, he will gain those mana back by doing those auto attacks, normal ones.
If your auto attack turn into the critical auto attack, will gain some mana back.
Tower shields have been shattered. Catapults moving out.
Look at that. Nearly to full. And look at Xiaopang trying to find a kill on that. And do a lot of damage onto Liu Bang. And Liu Bang have to take some recover on the fountain.
But it's not a good news for EDG.M because they're supposed to play to gain more advantages at the early point. But from now on, I think the first 5 minutes, Wolves is taking the initiatives instead, which means that they will be getting to their peaking time even sooner. This is not a good sign. Just imagine if Wolves can let this Garo farming up safely till to 13 minutes. With 15 minutes, the damage will be very hard. Trying to soak in.
Okay, look at this. Ultimate issue once again. He knew that Yemo without flash because the flash being forced out in the last time.
Yeah, this is one of the very classical Wolves moves. I think EDG.M is losing some initiative from now on.
Yeah, you have to find some way, but they're waiting for Yuan because Yuan need 2 items for him.
Yeah, Wolves has already went through the most difficult period of time.
Yep.
So from now on, these 2 assassins will make a lot of things happen. They will keep rotating, keep disappearing from the map, making EDG.M hard to find. And the ultimate is being forced out on top lane, which means that Yan will have to wait for an extra 40 seconds for the cooldown of the damage.
And right now, I think the EDG.M, they have lost a lot of vision of the map. And right now, once again, blue buff. Can EDG.M protect the blue buff or not? That's a good question for them. But Xiaopang choose to rush the Tyrant at first.
Tyrant has been defeated.
Quite hard for EDG.M right now.
EDG.M is losing the advantages.
Yeah.
It's losing the initiative.
I think they cannot find a way to engage or create some goal lead or advantage.
I mean, everything starts on the very first wave. How Wolves managed to do the lanings instead of going together to a bottom lane. Okay, Ninja diving in.
Okay, diving in, trying to kill the Yao Dao. Yao Dao use the flash, trying to get out of this way. And then the Yan will catch it up, but the ultimate used by Fan Fan will save him.
It's a sacrifice.
Sacrifice of that.
Sacrifice his own life. Trying to block down those enemies, trying to chase up into Yao Dao. Nice move from Fan Fan, using the ultimate lock. 2 members down right there, making sure that Yao Dao can escape away, find a way out.
But we have to admit that that will cause a lot of mistakes. That's a quite risky movement of Chongqing Wolves. Because my Shununu and Jing is on the top side.
Yao Dao has made this kind of mistake for 2 times today. The last one, going further to clean a wave, it's not rational enough. And for this one, 2, going deeper, trying to gate the blue is not a wise choice, I would say.
Yep.
Given EDG.M some time to trying to figure out what to do. And the flash is really important. So the last thing that, apart from the fact that Fan Fan went down for once, but both Garo and Moods have used the flash. It will not be available after 1 minute.
So that would be the timing for Ninja to engage, because the Ninja actually have flash on his hand and use the first ability with his flash to knock up the Yao Dao.
But still, Wolves will be the team who's leading the game, leading the gold. Because apart from the fact that these 2 bottom laners are creating some situation right there, but the mid laner and the Cessna jungler, look at the gold. Nearly 6,000 gold to Xiaopang.
And Yuan is still on the way. Farming away. And look at this blue buff, it's quite important for the EDG.M right now. And Xiaopang.
Look at the damage.
Look at the damage from the inside, and Yao Dao has been taken down right away. But Jing and My Xunui may turn everything around. Now that's a double kill for them, and that would be the triple, I think.
Oh, this ace will be the end of this game. Chongqing Wolf will never be losing during the team fight after taking the whole victory ace. Only lose 1 but get 5 in return. This is a huge win when it comes to team fights. Massacre down there. So I've been emphasizing a lot. This Jing is farming up so quietly, farmily, steadily. So, but the fact that he wants to dive in, look at the damage from the ultimate siege breaker it is. It's only 9 minutes.
Only 9 minutes siege breaker. I think EDG.M have to realize the true core at the stage of this time from Wolves is Jing and My Xunui.
Yeah.
Never be Garo in this time, because Garo only have 2 items of that.
These 2 assassins are playing so good. I mean,
nice coordinary.
After the ultimate pulled by Xiaopang, the following will damage, like Yu, using the diving and using the flash, getting 1 extra kill. Wow.
Well, another
classical movement.
Classical movement and make the EDG.M collapse in this team fight.
Like collapse totally. There's no way they can keep up the pace.
And look at the gold deficit right there. The Chongqing Wolves already lead 5,000.
Like EDG.M will be starting to look good again after 10 minutes. Like they are waiting for 20 minutes to take in. The rest of the 10 minutes will be some like time period they really need to be careful with. Letting go all of the turrets that you can possibly imagine and just trying to fight back. Stay on your high ground tower. Hold your hand tight to those common objectives.
It's so hard for them because the marksman is found, which is hard to deal with Meng Tian, this kind of a hero. Meng Tian actually already became invincible at the stage of this time.
Look at the items, like Sun Chaser will be the one dreamy one for Yao Dao to build up for this time.
Oh, look at Fly, just stay in front of 3 guys and take a lot of damage. But you look at the health bar, barely move.
It's gonna be a challenge for EDG.M, trying to slow the time to 20 minutes. Wolves, one of the best team from KPL, know exactly how to get onto the high ground towers. And right now, with the advantages of their poking ability, I don't think it's a very hard task to do.
Not a hard task because the Shadow Vanguard is on their way. Look at the waves there. They leave the minion to stop the Shadow Vanguard, and then they want to destroy the mid lane first, and then they will leave the Shadow Vanguard, arrive the bottom lane, high ground turret. They will destroy another. But look at Lamb just come outside trying to clean this wave, but it's too dangerous for doing this. Look at Liu Bang will transfer to doing this or not, but look
it's
at
a 1+1.
Okay. Flash for blood. The ultimate for Moses, totally encountering Lamb and Liu Bang.
And let's see where the Vanguards is. The next wave of the Vanguards is Martin, and EDG.M is facing a dilemma. They have to wait extra 15 seconds for Yuan to be back again. And right now, Rock is being eliminated, vanished away. It will be Wolves' second victory. There's no way, no possible way that EDG.M can fight for this.
They have no way, no ability to stop it because, and let's check of that. And Yuan's available right there. He's able to come back, and look at the Jinx who's coming inside and melted down 1, and then there will be the 2 of that. But look at the ultimate issued by the Moses. Make sure he can control everything. And congratulations to the Chongqing Wolf. Wow, what a play of Fan Fan in this game.
3 points down, running number 1 in Group B.